What's up, everybody? And there goes my phone. Hello. So,
Oh, Matt.
as you guys can see, I have a stranger next to me. Our long
No
lost.
strangers than you.
You're right. So I just wanted to start off by saying, guys, I know first of all, you'll hear some background noise.
You'll hear some.
She's over here, evil stare. I'm gonna get something thrown at me. As
I'm
supposed
not
to,
gonna.
huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've been told that myself. And there's the notifications coming to my end.
Okay, so it's official, guys. We're live. So
We're
as
live.
always, guys, say hello like Casey and Irene are doing. Hi, ladies. How are we tonight? How are you guys?
Ladies,
Is that your-
nice to see you.
Is that your
That's-
phone going off?
It is. Getting all the notifications.
I can hear
I'm following you on everything, my friend.
Christy. Hey, Christy.
Hi, Christy.
So
So-
as most of you may know, tonight was supposed to be part 2 with Doug from Paratime. Sadly, he had some things going on tonight. I'm not going to get into details, obviously, but I do know that I would like everyone to say a little thought, positive energy, and maybe a little prayer towards him.
I'll say a little prayer for you forever and ever. You'll stay in my heart. Oh,
Well,
right.
I think that deserves. I also have something for you, sir. Just give me a second. We'll get to that. But Irene shared with my paranormal groups. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yes, this is not Doug. That is Scott.
Nope. I try to strive for his perfection, but I keep falling just a little short. So he is my inspiration, and thanks, Chris.
Doug, like I said, he needs some positivity sent his way. So I know y'all can join me in saying, Doug, feel better, brother. We miss you. Look forward to seeing you soon.
Amen. Definitely. From your lips to God's ear.
Anyway, so I just wanted to say that first and foremost. Second thing for you. You're not. Oh yeah, you're not solo anymore, sir. And I'll show you. I actually have a little surprise.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Well,
You're not the only one.
Nice. Bravo, you joined the Adorable Club.
That's right. And guys, now it's official. Now I'm going to be successful.
How much laughing did you do in the store when you were getting that?
Remember, well, this is behind the scenes, guys. This is before. You remember when you came in to the back the studio?
Right.
And you heard that conversation? This is what I was looking for.
Nice. It looks good on you, my friend.
Yeah, if only it would fit. My head's too big.
Hence the conversation we had before we went live. We both have some nice big noggins. Tokyo, Japan.
Tokyo, Japan. Hey, yeah, let's. Now I am international.
If I'm correct, it's Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. I think so.
Yeah.
Konnichiwa is hi in Japanese, right? B?
I believe it stands, and I could be 100% wrong. I believe it stands for good afternoon, but they don't greet like we do, as in hello and such. They say that in reference to they hope you've had a good afternoon or you will have a good afternoon.
Hey, that works. Good afternoon. Irene just clarified for us. Thank you so much. Well, either way,
I'm just glad I wasn't lied to on the interpretation of that.
That's good.
Right. Speaking of that,
Casey, the fedoras are contagious. Yeah, I had this rash, and
on your head, top of your head, right?
Yeah. At least that's the story I'm going to go with.
Right. Now, there was a funny situation I found myself in. Speaking of translations and such, my brother-in-law went with me over the road while I was driving the semi, and he's got all kinds of tattoos with Oriental writing on it. And I believe they're on his legs, and he said it stands for love and hope or peace and hope, something along those lines. And we stopped into this little Chinese restaurant in the middle of nowhere in Indiana. It's like, so we finally got to the point where it was just me and him in the restaurant and the cook and the waitress. And I was like, hey, can you read Chinese? And she goes, yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, like, duh. But, you know, you don't just assume things, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, does that translate to his leg as in what he says, or is it like my little blah 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 or anything like that? But lucky for him, it translated to what he thought it did.
I know a couple people that have had just that experience. The opposite, actually. They said it means one thing. Oh, this is prosperity. No, it means pickle. It's like,
How bad would that be?
This sign brings me so much luck and understanding. No, it says
Well,
pickle.
yeah, pickles.
You know, I was actually thinking about it. I don't know if this could be a thing, but
Pickles?
no, it's green, but it reminds me. We were talking about, my energy drinks, and it's if you know me in person, I drink these a lot. I was actually thinking about getting an amp tattoo.
Okay.
I drink enough of them.
You gonna do it in English?
Well, I don't know if I can.
What about in, say, Slavic?
Right there.
Okay.
That little teardrop looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's hard to see. They used to have it really big on the can, but
Well, we're already off on a tangent. that was like 3 seconds into the video.
doesn't take us long. So, for those of you who don't know, Scott and I we're basically paranormal partners. I guess would be paranormal brothers. We hassle each other, harass each other on our videos. I think I've only missed one of your videos, and I think that was due to work.
Right. But you got on pretty quickly after work, if I remember correctly.
Well, I'm not talking about that recent one. That recent one, I was still listening because as soon as you came on, I had my Bluetooth in and I was watching you while at work. But I think there was one time I missed it. We were just so busy. I looked and I realized it was like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock or something like that. And by the time I got out of there, you were already done.
Really? I thought you were going to say that I've only had 2 hours left to watch at 10.
Yeah, that's about the gist of all of ours. Irene, I'm going to put you on the spot. You have to watch because there's a mistranslation. We use Chinese characters in Japanese. Yeah, I know there's. Irene, maybe you can help me with this. I don't know if there's how many different types of Japanese writing, but I know like in Chinese there's like Mandarin and a couple others.
Cantonese.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different ones. I don't know how many different.
There was a YouTuber who just recently passed. I love to watch, and I believe his name was Aishwa. I could be 100% wrong on that name, but this guy, he was self-taught and he spoke over like last count was like 68 languages. It was amazing. And it was a lot of it. He loved Japan and he loved going over there and to Hong Kong and such. It was just amazing.
I was in Japan for.
So you gotta get comfortable wearing that, man.
Well, the problem is it doesn't sit like unless I crush it. It just it doesn't.
Don't crush the fedora. Don't you do it.
There, I'll turn it sideways.
I never seen one sideways or backwards.
Well, here you're gonna see one backwards.
There you go. Now you look like Ed Norton.
There's
You
a
know
look.
who that is?
I do. There's a look we could go for. There we go. We'll go retro.
The Ralphie boy.
But the only time I was ever over that way was I was in Thailand for 3 months. Now that was a fun trip.
I could imagine.
I went over there for the military, and they gave us a month and a half just to free roam Pattaya, Thailand, and I don't think I was sober one day. I loved it.
Too much sake.
Oh no, it was a beer called Singha.
Mm.
That stuff is delicious and dangerous.
Well, yeah. Generally, if something's delicious like that, it is. I'll have to check out your profile.
Yeah, I was just reading over all of what she says.
Though I have no tattoos on me, so I probably won't be getting one.
Ooh, there's an idea. Hey guys, let's get to 300 subscribers, and Scott will get a tattoo.
300. More like 1,000.
No, I like 300. What do you guys
I'm
think?
sure you do. There is 2 tattoos that I thought of getting.
I heart my fedora.
Right. And 2 letters on my butt cheek. Can you guess what they are?
Family friendly.
All right. So it's gonna be the 2 letters M, the letter M twice on my cheeks.
Mom.
Or wow, depending on your view.
Although if you're seeing mom or wow. A tattoo of a fedora. Oh, Irene makes her own moonshine.
Yeah, I've been brewing my own stuff. I haven't got into like distilled spirits or anything. Mostly brew beer. Though I've been thinking about going into mead. Has been something that's been on my mind.
And here we were worried about what to talk about.
Well, the chat's kind of leading us as well as our own little insanity.
No, that's easy to do. Oh, look, something
But,
shiny.
so the 2 tattoos that I thought of getting if I were to ever get tattoos would be on my shoulders, and they would be on the right arm, right shoulder would be the rune of strength, and on the left arm would be the rune of protection. And the one on the right would have in ultraviolet ink, the glow ink, would be encased in fire, and then the left would be encased in ice.
That's really cool.
Where it would only be visible under the light, or maybe vice versa, where you would just see the fire in the ice, and then if you hit it with the ink, the UV light would.
I like that idea, but I'll tell you one thing you're not going to like is the price tag of that.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Those get pretty pricey. I mean, my Penn State one complete cost me about $200. I got a good deal.
I would imagine mine would probably be around good $600 per side,
depending on the size. Yeah,
but I'm thinking to do like the full shoulder, with the flame or the ice.
Probably right around $1,000 a shoulder.
Unless you'll do it for me.
You don't want me. I can barely operate a pencil.
That's okay. We'll drink some of Irene's moonshine and it'll be all right.
Oh, there we go.
It's made from white liquor and very potent. See?
Ooh.
That's what we would need.
Irene, we need to take you on trips because if we ever run out of gas, we could use your liquor.
If Casey drops too much money, he's probably going to be on a reptile. Yeah, Casey has a knack for bringing home reptiles. Not sure.
I had to raid that completely through chicken bone candy and
Yeah, I I don't. That must be a Canadian thing.
hey.
Actually, it's funny. I'm going to pick on Doug because we miss him.
You do.
It's funny when he messages me. He actually puts A.
Oh, yeah.
He actually, like, in mid sentence will be an A. I'm like, even his texting has an accent. That's awesome.
That is indeed.
It's
Us
like
guys, as in both of us, or the one with the best fedora that fits his head.
Hey,
Hey,
technically, this isn't even mine. This is my wife's. There we go.
I see.
Eh.
You came across it and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting Scott." Is that the case?
Well, I was gonna wait on your video to see if I'd be brought on. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there's a green. I forgot my green screen was on, but that looks kind of cool too, huh?
You scared the fedora right off my head.
That's the hair of that mask is all green.
Oh, jeez. We have a poisonous. You know, I've actually heard about this. There is. I can't remember what type of snake, but I do remember seeing about poison from this snake being made into this alcohol.
You look like you just hit a blank for a second.
I'm trying to think of the name of the snake. I saw it on TV.
Rattlesnake?
I don't know if it's a rattlesnake.
Or is it a mamba?
Mamushi.
God bless you.
Right?
Well,
I mean, I think of, like, over in San Diego, you know, we used to have like worms and tequila. I mean, that just takes it to a whole nother level.
I guess.
Boom sign.
But
So welcome to the paranormal chat, everybody.
Everything but paranormal.
If you're a first time,
I think Irene says the most about paranormal the whole show about her profile.
Right? If you're new to my videos, first of all, welcome. Second of all, get used to it. This is about the gist of my videos. I mean, we do hit some good spots. We do hit some good spots.
Yes. I think we just have talked so much about the paranormal between us that it's more of a hangout, just kind of BS session more than because we've asked each other so much about it.
Emphasis on BS.
Yeah. Big Scott.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Can ghosts get drunk?
Actually, this was asked. Somebody said this.
So excited.
Oh my gosh. Well, what's funny is, and I can't share this. Hold on. Let me see if I can do something.
Well, I don't know. I believe that they do like interact with physical drinks and such because when I say we, I'm just speaking of Wasp. We were at a old Kmart or an old Big Lots store where it was no longer Big Lots, and we were in the break room. All of a sudden, we could smell coffee, and the place was dark and such, and we could smell coffee, and we're looking around, and I think we even got something over the spirit box about break time or something. I can't quite remember what came across, but we flipped the lights back on, and sure enough, there was wet coffee spots on the floor, or what looked like it could possibly be coffee. We didn't like stick our nose or anything in it. Yeah, right. You taste that, but it was kind of weird. It wasn't there before because we had the lights on to kind of let everybody get in place and such, and not kill each other by walking in the room. And so we were definitely very aware of that.
Well, I remember
there was a spirit in San Diego that we were at El Campo Santo. It's that little cemetery I think you and I have talked about before. And there was a spirit in there that we were talking to, and one of my investigators said, "Hey, after this, let's go get a beer." The ghost chimed in over the spirit box. Can I come with?
Huh.
Like they wanted to come out and drink, and I said, "Is somebody gonna buy some cervezas? Is that a beer?" And one of the ghosts literally chimed in, "I'll buy. Let's go."
That'd be cool to have a have a spirit buy for you.
Oh, he's
Put it
paying.
on the bill.
I can just see it now, Scott. You and I are at the bar. There's an empty seat like over here, and the bartender says, "Okay, time to pay your tab." All right, he's buying.
Yeah, put it on his tab. It's his night. Jim Beam Ghost, right?
If you guys were wondering why Scott and I were distracted for a couple seconds there, Christy sent me a picture of this chicken bones. I'm assuming candy. And I had to share it with Scott. So sorry about that, guys.
You really have to explain all the times we're distracted. I mean, that's gonna take
that
time. That's interesting, Irene. I don't know what that means. You're feeding them in July and August.
Is it, Irene? Is it kind of like what is it? I don't want to say not sacrifices. Help me out. Where they bring like gifts and stuff to these spirits to help them rest or to give them peace.
No, I'm forgetting she's not in the States, right?
It's a celebration called Obone. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not trying to offend anybody this time. I don't know. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, right.
I would love to. We don't.
It's weird. We don't celebrate stuff like that, and if we do, it's generally in the woods and in places that people don't see. It's not a true celebration.
Well, we have Halloween, but that's just a good excuse to get dressed up, act like idiots, and drink.
Yeah, that's generally my Halloweens.
Like I need a reason.
Yeah, I'll try to keep that in mind, Irene. I keep thinking my mind is so narrow that every time I see people online, I just assume they're from the States. Now, what time of day or night is it there? And
well, let's see. I think. Hi, Dan.
And Casey leaves food and drink offerings sometimes. Hey, Casey, give me a date and time and location and all that when you're going to do that. And don't worry, don't look back when you're leaving. I hear they like Reese peanut butter cups.
Actually, do I have something? No, I don't have Reese's tonight.
10:30 a.m.
10:30 a.m. I was gonna say because I know Thailand's 14 hours ahead of us, so Irene's actually into tomorrow. It's Saturday morning for her.
If it was 10:30 right now, I would be in trouble because I should be at work.
Could you imagine how long this video would be? Let's say that would be 13 hours. A 13-hour video, Scott. Try to beat that one.
Are you up for
it? Yeah, let's go.
14 hours. Well, once again, I'd be in trouble because I'm supposed to be at work. You'd see me driving to work and setting up the camera on the bus. And I did do a live feed once off the dash of the bus and just had it looking out the window.
I think there was one time where I was live, and I think you had me playing on the bus, and I guess some of your riders were listening in.
I like to do that too, especially people that I like. You stay with me, and we will go hunting together. Sounds like
absolutely
I mean,
As long as there's one promise, Irene, as long as it's not like The Ring, I'll be happy.
come on now.
No, no, that girl creeping down the stairs backwards and upside down like a upside down crab. Mm-mm. You can have it.
You wouldn't like that.
No, I'd kick her in the head. As soon as she come down the stairs, I just boot her.
Let's see.
But
Oh, here. There, Casey's setting.
Answered you back.
they get small drinks and food items. Once it spoils, I dump out the drink and yeah, good work. I don't mind spoiled cheese or something, I guess.
Oh, that's called blue cheese, isn't it?
Right.
No, a great cemetery. Irene's going to take us to a great cemetery in Japan. Now all I need is the time and the money
Right.
and my passport back. But anyway,
You're lucky. I'm trying to find the creepy sound from The Ring, but I can't find it to play.
no, that yeah. You know, even though I went to the premiere of The Conjuring, I liked the first one. The first one was actually pretty decent. But I watched that second one and I was just like,
I liked how they connected a lot of them on the last. I believe that's what I'm thinking of, where they show them back in the original first one. Or am I thinking of a different movie?
well, I know they did a flashback in one of the Conjurings.
Where they walk around like in fog or whatever. Huh. Anyways,
The one
stories mixed.
Well, the one I just saw, Mackenzie had it on, was the one where they had Ed and Lorraine Warren when they had them on.
Those people still beat me on Google searches, darn it. The Warrens.
I don't think you're touching them. Actually, speaking of which, this is a little bit of paranormal news. They actually took the original Annabelle doll, which, by the way, folks, if you haven't looked at it or seen it, it's a Raggedy Ann doll. It's not like the new one you see that's a mix of Chucky. No,
Right.
it's a Raggedy Ann doll. They actually took her out of her little glass containment cage thing and moved her to a brand new one.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if they were cleaning it or what they were doing, but they moved her, and you would think that it's like national security type stuff because there was a priest there. There was about 6 other people there. It was a big event.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you believe everything that they say about it. I don't blame them for doing that because
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: there's skeptic or not, believer or not, whatever. You know, there is always some truth to the stories, no matter how little the truth is. There's always truth, and
Right.
when it comes to the Annabelle doll, I wouldn't take her out of that little glass containment thing and walk around with her. She can stay right there. Because just in
You
the
wouldn't.
off chance, there's another doll with a similar history to Annabelle Robert. I know, Chucky.
Yeah.
Now, could you imagine if that was based on a true story? That'd be cool.
That would be.
That doll is creepy in one way and strange in another way.
Yes, thank you. I just saw that.
Here we go. We're joined by Annabelle, and actually, the Annabelle doll is the second row, second one in there, Scott. That's the closest one I can see.
I would really say more like this.
That one. That's more Annabelle.
Right.
That's
Not
more
the
Annabelle.
not the one made for TV.
Actually, while you're on Google, do a search for Annabelle doll, if you could, please.
Oh, I guess. I'm the guess.
Yeah,
And
well,
Nicole Smith.
you're already screen sharing.
So this is the way they
What?
make it look.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. This is Amazon. That's the way they make it look. Nothing like the original.
No. Still creepy.
Yeah, Robert the doll.
Robert looks like a sailor. Uh-oh.
That's
I don't
the other
I don't want to mess with
one. You're
him.
talking about the other doll.
I think so.
You know who they're talking about, right?
Nope. Actually, I've never heard of Robert until Casey said that.
Never heard of Robert?
Uh-uh.
It's been on Ghost Adventures and such. Really? You haven't heard of Robert?
You really want to start that ball up? Ghost Adventures?
You know me for how long? Not top fan here, sir.
I get that, but I'm not top fan of theirs either. But
who needs Ghost
Adventures? Well, I have Casey.
Robert was given to a boy by his father's slave back in those days. The boy claimed Robert could talk and didn't like other children. People swore they saw Robert pacing in the windows of the home by himself. He even kept the doll in adulthood. And Dan,
one of the more
public.
It's got a lot of creepy history. This is Robert the doll. Yeah, I figured once you've seen him, you would.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of him, but I never knew his story. I do know. I do know I've seen him now. Okay.
How's that for scary? Ozzy did not like Robert the doll.
Wasn't there a YouTube video of him moving?
Oh, I'm sure. Wouldn't surprise me.
But Dan admits that he has creepy dolls.
And reading dolls, I seen that comment somewhere. I don't know. I'm kind of mixed feelings on dolls. I believe that 90% of them is just kind of the human condition of the, looking at inanimate objects and giving it more power than what it is. But I do believe like Annabelle, Robert the doll, and some others that we probably haven't known of yet would have been possessed or has some kind of connection like that.
And to be honest, they're just at that point trigger objects. And do I believe that every doll out there is haunted or they're all creepy? No, some of them are actually pretty cool. I've been in homes that had probably a whole closet full of dolls. The ones that get me are like the old timey ones, like the old porcelains. That have you ever seen the ones that look like their eyes move, that follow you? Those are the ones that freak me out. I mean, not to the point where I'm just like, running away. I'm just like,
you're talking about like the ones that recently popped up in the graveyard and such.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those I just kind of I look at and I lock eyes with, and I don't look away. It's just like, no, I'm gonna watch you, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I won't turn my back to one of those. Let's see.
Furbies were kind of creepy because they started talking all kinds of gibberish. If I can, I think we have some around here, Christy. And don't hold me to this, but if I can, I'll get you one from my granddaughter paints them up creepy and scary. Now, they're not going to be like museum quality stuff because she's only 5, 6 years old, but she's really into it.
You know, actually, Christy just said something, and we're gonna get back to. Well, we're gonna still talk about toys, but I want what I want you to talk about. July. But I agree with Christy 100%. I hate these damn things.
Well, hold on a second, Matt. Go ahead and keep going, but don't. I'll pull up the event. I'll pull up the event page.
But
go ahead.
I agree with Christy. Furbies, I hate those things. And here's why. I had one that would talk when it was by itself, like it was supposed to be motion activated. And this thing would talk by itself. I swear it would speak like archaic Latin. Like it would start summoning demons. And there was one time my buddy and I, we took the batteries out of this thing, blew it up with like a M20 or like a little like quarter stick or something. I forget what it was, but we blew this thing up, blew it up. And we were sitting around later with a campfire. We could hear this thing in the woods. We heard a Furby coming from the woods. I was like, nope, time to burn the woods down.
Now, Irene, I'm still, and not to cut you off and change it to that degree, but I'm definitely intrigued by the whole speaking to dolls and having them speak back and such.
That's all you, brother.
Well, I'm just saying, I mean, I guess I don't think I would be all that scared because I feel like I'm a pretty big, heavy guy. If a doll tried to charge me, I feel like I could just lay on it and be okay.
Yeah, but the name Chucky comes to mind with me. It's like, no. I mean, they shot him, burned him, obliterated this thing, buried him, and he still came back for more. So,
true enough.
I'm good. Let's see.
True enough. I hear you.
Have you seen the Mitchells? No, and no, thank you.
I've been wanting to watch that actually.
Here's my problem with a lot of.
And you're right, Dan. That's what I would do too. Would kick it like
a football.
I mean,
see, my thing is like, when it comes to like movies and horror movies or scary movies, I pick them apart too much to where I just lose interest. So I don't watch them that often, unless Mackenzie finds one she really wants to see. But speaking of toys, guys, I want to take this time.
Wait. What? There you go.
You okay now?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just had it right.
No. But I just want to take this time. Speaking of toys, we've been talking about para community and para unity in the past couple videos, and this man right here does something that's really incredible. Him that way.
Me?
Yeah. He's doing something. I guess did you guys do this last year or no?
Not last year because of the whole COVID spiking up and such. Makes sense. A lot of stuff were pretty much put on hold, but we did do it the previous year.
Okay. So here's
2
the
years
thing, guys.
ago.
There's something going on, and I'm not going to keep you guys in suspense for too much longer. But Scott told me about this, and I'm fully backing him on this one. I'm trying to get some of my local churches involved, a couple of groups around the community involved. And what we're talking about
is this: Christmas in July putt putt. But there's more to it. And Scott, I'll give you. I'll turn it over to you, even though we've been kind of back and forth. But you want to explain a little bit about what this is?
Well, I can, or at least attempt to, anyways. I'm part of a group named Warren County Fright Nights, and what we do is we're a nonprofit organization, and what we do is do different events and to help out local in the Warren area. Like this one is Salvation Army Toy Drive. They were severely lacking in toys last year, and we were able to do something quick, as in set up boxes in places. But we decided to bring back this event again, and what it is the Dairy Queen in North Warren, Pennsylvania, has graciously, has allowed us to use their putt-putt grounds, and we decorated up with Christmas trees and dress up like Santa and elves and such, and in the hot, sweltering July heat. And we collect toys for the Salvation Army program. And so it's a pretty awesome event. It's a great time. Everybody has a smile on their face, having fun. We get to run around acting like fools, which we love to do. So how's that?
That definitely works.
That's at the Dairy Queen. If you guys want the address, is 1067 Market Street, Warren, Pennsylvania. It's July 17th from 1 a.m. to 7:30 ish. If there's people that are using the grounds, we're definitely not going to chase them out. Though if they were there like till 10, we might send some vicious little elves after them.
There you go.
And you can find the page. Sorry, Matt. You can find you can find our Facebook page. It's Warren County Fright Nights on Facebook, and be kept up to date on any events that might interest you. Like we've been talking about a zombie bar crawl for a food drive.
Yeah, that I definitely want to be a part of.
We've also talked about Stephanie always wants to do a Halloween themed car show where you don't get all your high end cars and your muscle cars and such, though they'd be welcome. But any car could participate in this contest where you just dress your car up for Halloween and do what you can, make it nice and fun for everybody.
You've seen my new sticker, right?
Yes, awesome sticker. But we're talking about set up your Halloween lights, your skeletons, your fog machines, whatever for that. So that I don't know.
I say look who you're talking to, but
well, you would have a special spot up here. So keep head to the page, check things out. We try to do what we can. It was a little slow last year, but we're coming back again this year. But
well, I will be sharing, if with your permission, of course. I'm going to be sharing this. I like to share this, I should say, on my page. So that way, if anybody's interested, feel free to join us. I will be there.
So I'm showing up. I will be supporting you guys. And plus, it gives me an opportunity to come harass Scott live. I might do a video.
Well, we'll definitely have tons of cupcakes there for people.
Better be.
Dan, I wish you guys lived closer too. Not only for that, but to do other paranormal things as well.
So it's July 17th, right?
Yes. That's a Saturday. I believe it's Saturday. I hope it's Saturday.
Okay. Sorry, I had a thought. But I will be there. I will make sure I'm there. And nice. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a blast. And if you guys are interested in donating to this man's Sorry, I'm getting notifications left and right. If you guys are looking to donate anything, I'm sure Scott has a place where you can donate. You can send some toys to. If you're local, I'll be more than happy to pick them up. But my plan is to come up with a truckload, literally truckload of toys
That'd
to
be
help
awesome.
out this year.
And I didn't even think about that, Matt, being able to have things sent to us. That's a good thing to check into. At this moment, no, we don't have no place in particular. I would say if you want to donate and you don't want to wait for me to get an address, look up the Salvation Army in Warren, Pennsylvania. That's where the toys will eventually head to anyways.
Okay.
So,
and then if you're local here in Pennsylvania, around Central PA, and you want to donate or you want to get involved, just let me know. Shoot me a message, and I will get you in contact with this man over here. Or if you just want to donate, I'll be more than happy to come pick up the toys for you. But this is going for a really good cause, and it shows the community that, number one, that the paranormal is not, antisocial. We're not, devil worshippers. We actually do care about our communities, and we do care about what's important. And giving kids a good Christmas to me is a very important thing.
Oh, definitely. It was amazing for the short notice that we gave the local businesses to collect toys, because we weren't paying attention, and so we fell behind on helping out where we can. And so, like in late November, I believe it was, we were putting out boxes for this toy drive, so we weren't really expecting too much, and we ended up with like 3 carloads. It was just amazing.
Well, that's good. However, I want to step it up a notch, because it's May. So let's see how many we can do. Let's see if we have to force Scott to rent a U-Haul. That's my goal. Let's make Scott rent a U-Haul to carry all the toys back. James, what's up, buddy? James is on.
James.
Yeah. We both saw it.
Sorry about the not interacting with the chat as much. That's awesome that the good intent, just having the goodwill is enough to keep people going. And the story about the cupcakes, Irene, I guess you haven't been on as many shows as these like to harass me every time about my granddaughter made cupcakes for one of my co-founders of my paranormal group, which is Warren Area Society of Paranormal. And so for the last month or two, everybody has been mentioning cupcakes. And Dan, I could get a bus to, if you guys think you could fill a bus, I could definitely get a bus.
Hey, Dan, I got a little present for you. Hold on. Where is it? They're giving Dan some love. There's Scott's. That's who Scott runs. Start a GoFund page for people that can make it. There's an idea. I'll save
for people that can make it. Boy, that would be kind of rude to ask them to donate toys. I know what you mean, Dan. Just give me a time. Casey, that's cool.
Thank you, Casey. But yeah, so
now that sounds pretty interesting. Blackberry cupcakes. I've never had that.
I'm still waiting on the ones you apparently sent me.
They're in the mail.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get them by Christmas.
Maybe. It'll be a Christmas miracle.
For next year.
I knew what you meant, Dan. I was just giving you a hard time.
So like I said, if you're looking at donating any toys, or if you know a group that might be willing to help out with this, either find Scott, there's his information. There's his team. Easy way to get a hold of him. If you can't find him, just message through my channel, and I will make sure that he gets involved and you get involved in helping out, because, like I said, it's a very important thing for me.
And I'll see about setting up the GoFundMe. I don't know the legalities of it and such, but I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea. Anything that we could bring more toys to the kids is definitely going to be great.
You got a guest behind you.
I do. He said, "Hi, Matt." But
Leslie says, sounds like a great event. Wish we lived closer. You know, Duggan, I was talking with Duggan, and it's only like a 14.5-hour drive. So Leslie, you and Ron can easily make that, right?
Yeah, leave like on a late Thursday night into Friday and get a little sleep. Yeah,
there you go. But yeah, I'm always interested in these little events. But the border is closed. Yeah, I know.
not for VPs like you,
right? But the waterways aren't. You just take your boat, Leslie. You were saying about a boat. Just take your boat down. Just pretend you don't speak English and just wave.
But
so anyway, paranormal.
we've been all over the place tonight, haven't we?
Yeah, and it's only been 52 minutes.
51.
Not for another 5 seconds.
Well, probably because you've been on a couple seconds longer than me.
It's the 2-week quarantine that would hurt. Yeah,
We'll set you up with some bubbles.
there you go. Bubble wrap.
No, those big inflatable bubbles.
Oh, those are fun. What are they? Zorb balls or something like that? That's what we need. Could you imagine that thing going rolling through a cemetery at night?
Imagine that would freak some people out.
Is that a moaning spirit? You just see me coming
You
down the
still
hill.
haven't taken her on an investigation yet?
I still haven't gone myself.
What the heck, Matt? I mean,
Priority.
it's been 6 months.
I know.
I tell you.
It's been a while since I've been out.
Yeah, unfortunately, so have I. I've been itching. The weather's been nice. I've been thinking about taking the SLS camera up to that little cemetery where my car was possessed.
see, I'm planning on getting some kind of camera rig set up, so that way I can do this live. Do these live, like a live video. So
you can use StreamYard to do live.
Oh, I know, but I'm just thinking with my phone, the light isn't that great, so I want to get like a rig set up to where I can put a really nice flashlight on and get a digital recorder, and do a bunch of, just go out and wander. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Dan.
So how many
Dan, you're right.
photos do you have?
Oh, Dan knows. Dan's only been a part of one show, and he already knows.
Because I'm already getting ready to bring us into other non-paranormal.
Let's see.
How many pages do you have?
Me?
Well, I have my personal one, and then I have obviously if you're watching me on Facebook, I have this one. It's just Paranormal Consultant. I have my YouTube. I have Twitch. I have Twitter. Right now, we are on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. We're live on all three. They're only 3 hours away, but it would be a hop, skip, and a jump. Literally a big jump, because there's a body of water, I believe, in the way, isn't there?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit. I mean, the water levels have been low lately, so You
Just
got a
go-
little bit of.
Just run-
No doubt.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's right, Dan. That's right. Uh,
That's funny. That's good. I'd love for you to be in my groups. What groups do you have there?
well, Irene, I'm always happy. That's actually why I'm not doing my own team thing. Apparently, like it says, I'm a consultant. I'm a paranormal consultant, so I help everybody out. If you're interested in the paranormal, have any questions, I can happily answer what I can, and if I can't, then I
Is
try to
that
help.
what you meant? Is that what you meant, or were you speaking of like Facebook groups and such?
I will look them up, actually, Irene, and I will join. Dan's in a haunted house right now.
Oh, is that how it's written out? LSS Japan and World of Ghosts.
I think Scott and I are doing the same thing.
No, I'm pretty sure we're not. And I'm sorry if I look distracted because I am paying attention to Facebook. I was actually trying to find some pictures of somebody sent me from that little cemetery of the car that was possessed. I was going to try to share real quick,
Okay.
but that's not coming up the way I'd like it to. You know how that goes. You know, I could have pulled these things up in just 20 seconds if we weren't online. But of course, soon as we're doing something, that's when nothing works.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's been such a long day. Well,
I'm sorry,
I
we keep you up.
yeah, it's only my video, but
How you doing, Ron?
hey, Ron. So I found your group, Irene. The LSS Japan. I found it. I sent. Scott, I see us.
Nice.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's really, really awesome that you shared that. And Matt does not do this enough, so I will do this real quick. If you're finding any value out of this video and you've been hanging out with us, take a moment to click like and heart or whatever the platform has for your show of support. And if you also will take a moment to share this video to help Matt grow his channel a little further, that would be awesome, and it would show a lot of support and love to him. So if you guys could do that real quick, click like, smile, hate, whatever, it all works, and share.
We'll wait.
If we don't see those likes going across the screen, we're not going to say another word until it happens.
They might just do that. Hey, they figured out a way to shut us up. They figured out a way to shut us up.
Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to be. My phone started going crazy for a second. Did you send me stuff?
Not me.
All right. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find it. Of course.
Well,
So
I did want to. Well, yeah, I have you on here. So tomorrow, for those of you who don't know, Scott does his own videos as well. He's every other Saturday. Yeah, you. So you get to see the fedora every other Saturday if he's not on here. Who do you got on this week? Because I know this is the week of.
I got somebody coming on this week.
I don't know. Do you? It's your video.
I do. It's a group, a loosely formed group from Buffalo, New York. I think I almost said Buffalo, Pennsylvania. Hi, Heather. I don't believe
Hi, Heather.
technically a formal group, but from my understanding, it's 3 or 4 people that have years of experience. Janice is one that I know personally. She moved from Jamestown to Buffalo, is my understanding, and she's been to many locations to investigate. Fort Niagara, I know of one, several spots in Buffalo, New York. So I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of interesting conversation topics going on. I believe it's going to be 3 people on the same camera, though I might be wrong. Maybe they'll surprise me and have 3 or 4 different cameras going. So that'll be tomorrow night at 7:30 ish. I'm never on time, which it makes it kind of weird because I'm a bus driver, on city bus driver, and I follow the schedule the whole day. But my personal life, forget it. Just gets out the door. I'm sure Heather could testify to that. But it's gonna be a great time. And then after that, in 2 weeks, I'm trying to do every 2 weeks so that way I don't get burnt out, because it's very easy, as I'm sure you're aware of, doing these weekly to get kind of burnt out. So
see, I just run out of things to talk about.
Well, you got a great group of people here chatting, and that's the world of difference.
Oh yeah, you guys have been awesome tonight and every week.
It's nice seeing new people come on, but it's always great to get the people that come back because they kind of know the vibe, they kind of understand what's going on, and
glad they do. Somebody has to.
Well, I understand. Dan and Ron and them might not have a clue either, but we're faking it until the end broadcast happens anyways. But then we're going to have, in 2 weeks from tomorrow, after the Buffalo group, we're going to have an interesting fellow on that's not part of any group or anything, but he has a lot of local lore to the Warren, Pennsylvania area. About cryptoids and Bigfoot and all that kind of stuff. He's actually knows about the place I call the Witches Circle, and so he's going to bring a nice little local lore to the channel because we fit in. So true. Yeah. And then following after that, I can't believe I'm so far booked out, is MUFON, Mutual UFO Network.
That one I'm excited for.
Yeah, definitely, because it's something different, they are going to speak about the entity of MUFON and who they are and what they do, and then they're gonna, I believe they said they're going to speak about a couple cases and such local. So yeah, I'm very interested in it.
That's cool. I'm excited to see how these videos play out. It sounds like you've got a great lineup.
A nice variety. I mean, it's great that we have paranormal teams on, but for us, we're part of teams, and we've been part of teams, so we kind of have a slight idea of where things go. Whereas, like the other stuff, we're not so well versed in, so we it's newer for us as well.
Well, and that's good though, because I always like with my guests, I like, as you find out more information, you learn a little bit, and that's the whole point of para unity right there, is definitely. You get to learn more about people, you get to learn different things of the paranormal that you may not have known. And that's how I got a lot of my knowledge, was just, talking to people, experiencing it for myself and trying it.
And like, I feel like now, and I might be very wrong, because I got a feeling that Dan would button me if I tried to call him. But I got a feeling that we could get in contact with everybody here. And if we needed something, they would try to help us and talk through what they could. And I'm going to hop to the chat. Which program are you speaking to, Irene? Which program's that? And a solo group. That's kind of what Matt's doing, is kind of his own solo, kind of hopping around and helping out where he can. And I find it interesting about the cultural differences of how paranormal groups and such interact with things. Like, I don't think I've truly seen like a Japanese, Korean, whatever paranormal group. I've seen some from like Middle Eastern countries. I don't know exactly if it's like Sudan or something like that, but I never seen like Oriental. Asian.
No, I know. I don't know. Like I've heard different things. Like they believe that the dead is there watching over them, but that's pretty much the end of it. Like they don't really interact. They just let them watch over, and they know they're there.
I will take that back slightly. I did see a couple YouTube videos that I think is interesting. If I don't know what part of the country they're from, but they're definitely Asian of some sort, and they swear when they get scared. Like they curse and yell at the spirits when they're like truly terrified.
Oh, I've done that.
Well, yeah, but I think there's a big difference of and to where they're like, you need to check them out when you can find them.
We'll look that up.
And yeah, MUFON's a pretty big organization. The people that I'm speaking to are local to Erie, Pennsylvania, and surrounding my area.
Which, by the way, if you guys are ever interested in coming on this show to chat with me, or you know any teams that might be interested, feel free to send them my way. I'd be more than happy to chat with everybody and anybody. I'm always looking for guests on. We always have a lot of fun.
Most of the programs end up like this.
Yeah.
A little more focused on the paranormal. There is some structure, but
I try not to get too much of that into my videos.
Right. It's very laid back, very personal, as opposed to there's no I got you question.
Yeah. I see it's too complicated, and usually by this time of the night my brain's already shut off, so it's like no.
No doubt.
Speaking of which, though, brother, I think we're gonna cut this video a little short tonight. We won't hit the 2-hour mark, but
Dan knows better. Answer calls.
By the way, Dan, Scott and I want to talk to you and Alan. Just saying.
A Shinto shrine. Huh.
Oh, that's really cool. Never heard of that one before. But I am definitely, Irene. I actually, I don't know if I liked it or I clicked join on that group. So I'm really interested to dig in to see what that Facebook page has.
Before you get too far and disappear, because I know me, I'm going to lose track of the names. I'm bringing up my Facebook. I don't mean to slow you down. I know you want to jump out.
There it is.
Search Facebook LSS Japan with an H. I'll look that up real quick. And I thought, what the hell? My Facebook is doing.
Your camera is
trying to just make me look up. It's trying to make me look up like the country. Am I there? Hello?
Yeah, you're here. I can hear you. I can see you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you keep stalling.
That's because I'm probably overloading my my internet. All right, so I just joined the LSS Japan. What's LSS stand for? Anybody?
I don't know. I didn't. Maybe Irene can help us out. But anyway,
But
folks, before we get going, I just want to say that next week I'm scheduled to have Dave Gibb on. I'm excited for that. And then I have another gentleman coming on, possibly. And I know somewhere in there, maybe I'll reschedule with Doug, have him back on. But I've got a couple things coming down, and I'm excited about. You don't want to miss this. So, like Scott jumped ahead and said earlier, hit the like, follow. Always share my videos. I love when you guys share it because the more we have involved, as you guys can see from the comments, the more we have, the more involved, the more entertaining it can be, and the more crap I can get myself into. So,
and also don't hesitate to. I see most of you guys are on Facebook. Take a moment to jump to his YouTube and like and subscribe to there too, because Max Headroom. Because eventually, if he's able to start earning a few dollars from doing this, he'll be able to upgrade some of his stuff and be bringing more production value to these.
Yeah, and I'll be able to go to different locations. But if you are interested in any of my services, I do have different services I do offer: cleansings, blessings, consulting on a paranormal case, a bunch of different things. I don't charge anything. I'm completely donation based. If at anything, like most of the time, I just ask for gas money if I have to go too far. But if you guys want to help me out, great. I'd appreciate it. If you don't, that's fine too. But let's see.
See you later, Dan.
See you, Dan.
It was very nice meeting everybody. Matt, I'll get out of your hair and let you do your wrap up. I really appreciate you letting me come on, and you gotta keep rocking that fedora, man.
You're family, brother.
I
love having you on. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks. I mean, I popped in, but it's been a few weeks since we've sat and talked.
Yeah. So.
But with that, Matt, you have a great night. Everybody have a great night. If you can, stop in tomorrow. Check out my show on Facebook, Warren Area Society of Paranormal, YouTube. It's youtube.com/Warren Area Society of Paranormal. Twitter, Warren Area Society of Paranormal. No, Twitter's Wasp of Warren.
I was going to say, there seems to be a little bit of a trend here, sir.
Just a little. And I go in around 7:30, so thank you for the shameless plug, Matt, and you have yourself a good night.
You too. I tip my fedora to you.
Good night, everybody. Thanks, Irene. Bye.
All right, guys. That was Scott. He's always fun to have on. Well, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. Tonight's video obviously isn't going to be as long as they've been in the past, but it's just nice to kind of get on and BS with Scott for a little bit, catch up with him, meet some new people. Irene, great meeting you guys, seeing you guys. I have my usual suspects here, and I appreciate each and every one of you. But like Scott said, I want to keep continuing this. I want to grow a little bit bigger, not for financial reasons, not for fame, not for any of this other crap, but just for the fact that the more people we have on these videos, the more fun it can be, the more questions that can be asked, the more people can learn, can interact, can have fun. So please find me on Facebook. I see most of you already have. Find me on YouTube, Twitter, all that good stuff, and share the videos. The more people, the better off these videos are. I will be doing some live videos live in the field, so I will be investigating once I get some equipment I want to get to make things a little bit easier for you guys. But these videos, like Scott said, are every week, every Friday for right now. I come here, go live at 9 p.m. my time. So yeah, don't miss it.
So, and always, guys, share the videos. Please share the videos. I love seeing the shares. But you guys were awesome tonight. It was nice seeing everybody.
No, Ron, not 3 hours tonight. Irene, thank you so much for joining us. It was nice seeing you. Leslie, James, Casey, if you're still on, Dan, always a pleasure seeing you guys. But we have more videos, more fun, more excitement, and we'll hopefully have some more guests coming on. So, like I said, if you are interested in becoming a guest, all you got to do is shoot me a message. Shoot me a message, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to have you on to chat. So that'll do it for me, guys. I'll see you all next Friday, 9 p.m. Have yourselves a great weekend, great rest of your night. Safe travels if you are traveling anywhere. It's Memorial Day weekend here in the States, so be safe traveling. And as always, folks, happy hauntings.